Hello guys, and welcome back to my server Let's Play. And and of as I'm recording this, my new channel hasn't actually been announced, but by the time you see this, this will be on that channel and stuff. And it'll be on my new channel, Advanced Gaming Next Level. And say hello, Louie. Louie, come on, say hello. Yeah. But anyways, guys, one thing is that if you take a look at the video quality settings, HD is now an option. I have finally been able to get the LP series in HD, so that is all awesome. And really, it's really nice to do HD video finally. And if you look at the top of the screen, yes, right up there, and where my guy's looking, there's no Bandai Cam logo. And that means either one or two things. Either one, I got a new capture software, or two, I bought a capture software. And pretty much both happened. I went ahead and I was just browsing around YouTube and I found a video on how to record gameplay footage with no lag, and the program that's recommended to use is called Dxtory. Now Dxtory is a really good software, and I'm really liking it because this is 720p, and yeah, look at my FPS. That's pretty good. That's about the normal FPS I get while playing, and without recording. I mean, of course, my render distance is turned down a bit. So, guys, in this episode, well, let's just say, these beacons. Let me get rid of that free right there. These beacons, they're all really nice and so on, but man, they take a lot of blocks to make. They're not solid emerald though, which is like, I mean, if they were solid emerald, that'd be pretty bad. One thing I forgot to do for this episode was kind of introduce stuff into a bit better, because a lot of work has been done to the base between episodes. And if I could print, I got this beacon set to feed. That one's set to haste 2 for my foodstone generator. And actually, by the time you guys are watching this video, I should have a foodstone generator tutorial out, or at least coming out soon. So be sure to check out that. There'll be links somewhere, either in the description or through an annotation. Most likely through the description, because I would hate to take you away from the LP episode and right in the middle of it. Well, actually, technically, this is still the beginning. But anyways. Yeah, I've built this beacon, so, it didn't take as many emerald blocks, which is nice. Something that's actually cheap. But anyways, guys, I am going to go ahead and mark out the beginning of the iron golem farm. Just so you know, I'm going to go ahead and start marking out where the main pieces of the iron golem farm would be. And so this is just going to be a boring 20 minutes of me, counting, so I'm just going to cut it out. So yeah. So guys, the main building material that I'm going to be using is stone bricks. First I'm going to make this thing functional, and then I'm going to worry about making it look good, because by default, an iron golden farm doesn't really look all that amazing. But, we're just going to go ahead and, right now I'm just going to worry about making it functional. Then I'm going to be going through the pain of changing it up and stuff, because in fact, if the new design does not mainly use stone bricks, then I am going to be, yeah, it's going to be a pain. But anyways, so I know the general. I'm probably going to have to watch the video again. Because I do not know. I know that to start out with, we need a 20 by 20 platform. So guys, and for the 16th time, though you're not gonna see that because I edit stuff. Yay. Good for you guys, you don't have to sit through all this crap. But I wanted to talk about if and why and if the LP series can and cannot be in 1080p. Now, personally, 1080p would be nice, but on another note, not really many people have 1080p monitors, or even adjust the resolution of their monitor to 1080p. Like, I think I've heard it's in the average monitor resolution setting that people use is like 13 something, like 1300 by, what is it, like 768? Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me. I know I'm dead wrong. But with my computer, I got the settings set to 1080p. I got a 1080p monitor. I think it's actually like 23-inch, so it's like crazy. But so I can view 1080p videos, though it takes too long to load. So that's kind of one argument for why the LP series will take a long time or will never be 1080p, just simply because of that. Also due to render times, and a big and important factor is I cannot record in 1080p without my computer lagging out crazy. Now, this is not Dxtory's fault, and Dxtory is an excellent software. It's my hard drive. It can only write information to the disk so fast, and it cannot write it fast enough to do 1080p. So, with that said, yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's like really I can, if you folks seen this video and you actually have a a decent sized monitor and whatever, you can see like distant objects. They look very low resolution, distant objects. Now, part of that is also due to a feature in Optifine, the Optifine mod. If you don't know what Optifine is, look it up, and if you need to know. It's like awesome. It makes your game run so much better. Like, literally, I cannot play Minecraft without Optifine. But anyways, with Optifine, there's a feature called imp mapping, and basically, I love it. It's like, because original Minecraft is like, distant objects look pixelated. It's just really annoying. So, really, go into the, where is it anyways? Options, video settings, quality, imp mapping. Turn that to max. And if you got Optifine, and if you don't, what's wrong with you? Get Optifine. It's amazing. It doesn't do anything to change up the game really. All it does is just make your game run better, and something so simple is so awesome. But yeah, guys. Oh boy, editing nightmare. I'm gonna have to edit out a lot of stuff here because I rambled on for like 40 minutes. Wow, editing nightmare is coming my way. But anyways. I'm gonna continue to work on the platforms and stuff, and I'll catch you guys in a moment. So guys, one thing I'm noticing as I go along, and you're probably seeing, as you can see, I'm destroying more of the platform, and well, not more, but I'm starting to destroy this platform. And the reason why is because, as more I looked at this, it was a bit too close to the main parts of my base, because I don't want to be so close that iron golems can't spawn. That would be terrible. So, I'm deciding to move it 10 blocks back. That way I still got that close, but, not too close. And, also, it's kind of nice that it'll be hidden by some jungle. But I'm hoping that all in the end, I can make, like, after I've made it functional and I go to make it, like, look good, I'm hoping to make, it, basically, like, you see a little bit behind the jungle trees going over top, and you're just like, what is that, or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. But, yeah. I'll just be going on, so. One thing just came into mind. One good thing about Dxtory is the files, unlike Bandicam, I don't have to convert them. So that basically means I no longer have to render files twice. So that is going to save a lot of time in editing. But anyways, here I actually already solved this, but I left it here just for the video and stuff, to my friend Duke, who knows me so well. Whatevs. By the way, thanks for helping with the witch farm. Yeah, I helped him out a lot, and, yeah, this is what he gave me. All this nice stuff. I think he gave back the iron sword. I believe that's the one I made him. and I've renamed them. And as you can see, we got these blocks. Non-defining cobble, non-defining stone, non-defining dirt, non-defining sand, non-defining sandstone. Basically, this is his reply to some jokes and mini pranks that I've been pulling on him off camera, where basically, when I was helping him clear out the witch farm area, in fact, I'll go there. But anyways, when I was helping him clear out this witch farm area, you know, and so when you're instant mining stuff and using the haste 2 beacons with efficiency 5 picks, you know, you typically get a lot of items, and you know your inventory fills up. So, you know, basically, I ended my inventory filled up, and I was like, no, I'm not going to empty out my inventory. I'm just gonna let these items despawn. And that's kind of where it started. It kind of started earlier, where I think it was when I was at his base, and I just threw some items on the ground, because it's like, you know, I got so much crap anyways, I just need to unload some stuff. And, yeah. He didn't like that. So yeah, guys, that's kind of where the joke started. Ooh, some witches. I didn't expect, oh wait, I'm the only one on the server. So we're getting witches. I was like, why would we get witches when there's other people on the server? Because they take up the fawn rates. But anyways, we'll kill these guys. But yeah, you know, this is his witch farm. Even though it's not automatic yet, like he's waiting for 1.5 to add all the goods to it. But yeah, here and here's my chest that I left here. Check out all my loot. And yeah, I'm just gonna throw some extra inventory in there. And around here I have a sign saying, "No tanker but dirt gets it." One of these days we will be pranking him, and I can guarantee that. I know he watches the series, so stay on your toes, Avs, and I'm coming to prank you with defawning items. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to building the golden farm. So guys, work has continued on the first fawning cell, and just to make sure I don't mess things up, and I've been keeping on going back into the Dotcom's video and just carefully following it through to make sure I don't, you know, mess anything up that makes my cell not work. And I do know I have to be a proper amount away from the village, and the villagers I have right there in that breeding cell area, and that infinite breeding chamber, I guess you could say, almost. I know that I do need to remove that, and so you guys don't have to tell me. I'm already gonna relocate those villagers, and so that way, you know, they don't link up and mess up the fawn rates. And also, something I already got a ton of land claim around me, but I might just claim a bit more. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm safe that direction, but that direction, I don't know. You know, just to make sure nobody gets a village or builds near me, you know, and stuff. Because one thing is, if someone builds near me, I don't want to knock out their claim just to expand mine, or if they're doing something that interferes with one of my farms or something. So, in other news, as recording this, Minecraft 1.5 just came out today. So that's just exciting to me, and so I just cannot wait for it. And you know, and finally it's out. But I haven't updated it to it yet, simply because. But mainly, I play Minecraft on servers, or my server mainly. I mean, I do play on PvP servers to get my PvP fixed, but basically, mainly, I play on my server, and unfortunately, you know, Bucket for 1.5 has even been released yet, and so as of this, and so like maybe there's a dev version or something, because there's a few servers out there that are actually 1.5 servers already, and they're Bucket servers, and it makes me wonder, like, how did they do this? Are they running off of a dev version or something? It's very weird. I don't know. If they're running off a dev version, then they're kind of stupid because, you know, all these plugins were made for a previous major version of Minecraft, and it's like, you know, that's a good way to mess up your server, but whatever. Yeah, that could mess up a server, you know. Some plugins could damage, like, world files, cause lag, and if they're not fully compatible. And, wow, I am running out of stone brick pretty darn fast, but yeah. So guys, one thing I was thinking of doing basically is you know is basically maybe eventually I'll do a tutorial series on how to make a Minecraft server. Now I'm not talking about all the port forwarding crap. There's plenty of tutorials for that, but more so a tips series and of giving you kind of like tips on how to make your server successful. But you know, I still have yet to make kind of my or should I say our server successful. You know, and so I haven't advertised it yet on any sort of forums or website yet, and like I should. But you know, these kind of things take time, and me and Sassy are both busy with other stuff that you know, it's taking time. Especially the market right now. Oh my goodness! If only if only we all had more time, then it would be done by now. I mean, admittedly, yes, I'm playing the game right. I'm building something here. I should be, you know, going ahead and working on the market, though. You know, I don't see it as a instant, no-brainer, must-need kind of thing. Like, yes, the market needs to get done, but I'm not seeing it as like such a high priority that it's like crazy or something. I mean, people can make their own shops. There's a link in Fawn and a link to a tutorial that will show you how. It's not all that hard. It uses essential signs, so if you know what I mean about by using essential signs, then yeah, you probably already know what I mean, and you're gonna be in heaven here because you don't even there's no donation package needed. That's one thing that a lot of other servers do is like you need a donation package or something in order to you know set up a shop or something. And here I don't want to do that, and so I want to keep it a very, I guess, open server. You know, I mean, like here's something that I think is pretty good, but you know, members basically the default person, that's the group you're put into when you've joined for the first time. They can set up to 2 homes. So, yeah. You know, that pretty much gives the default member a good ability. And another thing is, the donation packages aren't going to be really perks based. Like, yes, you'll get a rank. Yes, you'll get, like, the ability to set more homes, more claim blocks, like in-game money. But it's not going to be something that's going to break the game, really. And, you know. So, you know, if you want to set more homes and also want to help out the server, you can donate, which will, you know, of course, help out the server. And, you know, I'm working on it, and, it's going to take a bit of time for me to get the permissions. Oops. Don't want to place that there. But yeah, I mean, the permissions actually aren't like all that hard. Like, I just gotta take the trusted member rank, then I gotta go ahead and just modify some stuff in the essentials config file. And I know, guys, I sound like mumbo jumbo or whatever to you. Like, you guys cannot. You guys are like, huh? What? What are you talking about? Unless any of you actually have a server. Like one thing is, if anybody's curious what plugin is being used to you know, for protecting land, yeah. But anyways, that right now is what plugins we use. So, you know. But anyways, guys, This is already gonna be an editing nightmare for me, I can tell, but I think this is a good place to end off the episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, then be sure to leave a like, and if you're not subscribed and you want to see more, then, you know, do what everybody else does, subscribe for more. And I am Dxtory15 and of Advanced Gaming, and I will catch you next time. And my Fuson generator broke again. One of these days we'll fix this thing. Bye.